Well now, look who made it back. I'll take those ingots, Scab. You just get back in there and get about your business. You got a real knack for this. Here, this might help you work a little harder. Original owner can't use it anymore. There should be plenty. I hear there's a supply plant in the northeast. Should be plenty of. Looks good. Guess I could spare this. I'll just take. Yeah, looks like you earned it. If you're heading back out there, these ought to help you with the truck.
I'm told that you might be He's in the mill. He tried to keep out of sight of the bosses, so... Calming philosophies.
What you get. Boy, not interested.
Good. Just in time. Asher has ordered everyone into the square. Rumor has it that he's going to open up the arena. That's perfect for us. It's simple, really. From time to time, Asher opens up the arena. Any slave who wants to can fight against the gladiators. If you win, you get your freedom. More importantly, you get an audience with Asher. It's the only way a slave will ever get to talk to him directly. You fight, you win, and when you talk to Asher, you take the cure. Not exactly, no. Werner has a distraction planned. We haven't been making these weapons for nothing, you know. But when you're meeting with Asher, you'll be close enough to grab the cure. Get it and bring it to me. Now let's get out there and listen to Asher's speech. There'll be hell to pay if the guards catch us in here.
Citizens of the pit, workers of downtown, traders of uptown, and all fierce souls who do what must be done. I bring you good news. We stand at the dawn of a new golden age, where others merely survive. We thrive! Our industry is the envy of the Commonwealth. Our safety is the envy of the capital wastes. Our might is the envy of Ronto. And while I have led your efforts, it has been by your own strength that you have earned all the envy of the world. They envy the steel shaped by the workers in our mills. And they envy the strength of our traders and raiders who wield the steel for the pit. And most of all, they envy our victories in the struggle for freedom. Because yes, freedom is what we all work towards. Freedom from fear. Freedom from disease. Freedom to live as once we did before we were shackled by atomic fire. And so, to celebrate this struggle, I ask my loyal workers, who among you is prepared to fight for your freedom? Who among you will risk your life in the crucible to create a new life of freedom in Uptown? Who will take this rare chance to thrive?
Right here. We have one. This man here will fight in the hole. Come on, Asher. Will you send someone to the hole who actually stands a chance?
Very well, Medea. If that is the will of the workers, then this man shall be their champion. Sir, you carry not only the dream that workers can become free, but that we may all someday become truly free from the threats of our world. Prepare yourself, sir. And when you are ready to be forged anew, report to Phaedra in the steel mill. The rest of you are dismissed.
Down to the hole. Talk to Phaedra. She sets up the fights.
Shoot me today, so things are going pretty well. Don't you look at me. Scram.
I got important.
We're so close.
How'd it go with, you know?
It's good.
You were gone a while. We worried.
Nothing to worry about.
We need those parts for the weapons.
Shh! Asher's got ears everywhere.
I'll chop those ears off soon enough.
Amen. The weapons are coming. Relax.
It's just, I'm so ready to do this.
We all are. Soon. It'll happen soon.
Not soon enough. We gotta
The
front
bosses
our
are all
face.
against you, but we know
That's
you can
something
do
wanna
it.
say?
Asher's got a cure.
A cure for what?
The plague. We're talking no more drugs, ever.
What? Really? How the hell do you know that?
You're not the only one with connections.
Fine. So spill it already. Or are you just gonna stand there gloating?
That's it. He's got a cure.
That's it? He's got a cure? You don't know what it is, or where he has it, or what he's planning to do with it?
What? That's all I know. It's good intel.
You're useless. I expect your mission was a success.
Taken care of.
Better not have screwed up. That thing with the you-know-what.
Nothing to worry about.
All right. We're counting on you. You get those packages?
You know me. I do good work.
All right. We're counting on you. How'd it go with, you know?
It's good.
Are you really going to fight in the...
So you're the dumbass scab that signed up to fight in the... Well, head on down.
And what are you doing down here, slave? Don't tell me your pale ass... What, one of the boys hit you upside the head a little too hard? This is the arena. You want to fight? You tell me. I'll set it up. Then you die, and we all have a good laugh. So what do you... It's pretty simple. When the gates open, you fight. Last one... Of course, when the gates open, the barrels drop in. So just make sure you kill the other guy before you die of radiation poisoning. You don't want to spend too much time with whatever's in the... You have what you take in with you. But if that's not enough, there are a couple of things... What's to tell? Most die. One or two. Unless you're looking to get killed. Oh, yeah? Well, all right. I've got one for you right away. Or you can take some time to put your affairs in order. We're gonna throw you in there with a bunch of the other scabs who think they... You're all gonna fight it out, and the last one standing gets to move on. Probably won't be you, though. I'm not surprised. It just don't take too long. You again? Are you sure about that? I'm not... You again? Are you... If you're...
For you, a group of slaves willing to kill and slaughter in order to become one of we privileged few. They will fight, they will die, and all for you, all for your entertainment. Now, are they ready to die for their chance at freedom? Let's find out. Release the barrels! Fight! Help me!
Wow. Impressive. You've got some fight in you, it seems. But I wouldn't get too excited. I'm sure Asher's got something. Here's something for the Rads. Enjoy it while you can. Come back. You again? I wouldn't count on luck. Asher says he wants to make this one good, so he gave you the Bear Brothers. Hell, rumor has it they're halfway to Trog as it is. Well, all right.
They're savage, they're brutal. They're here to keep this worker in place. The undefeated Bear Brothers. Let's find out if the newcomer can hold against real fighters. Release! Fight!
Not bad, Grinder, not bad. The Bear Brothers were some pretty mean sons of bitches. One more fight and you're free. Here's a shot for the Rad. You again? You're going up against Gruber. He's one of the only slaves to win in the hole. There's only ever been... I guess he got a taste for blood. But, so odds are this is the last time... Well, all right.
And now, this slave is proven willing to kill and die for his freedom. But how will he fare against the last man who made it all the way? Gruber! Undefeated in the hole, Gruber has yet to meet his match. Only one will walk out with their freedom. Only one will walk out alive. Release the barrels! Go! Join us! Welcome him! He's earned it!
Well now, aren't you quite the scrapper? Congratulations. You've done well. Asher wishes to see you. The guard... Go on in if you're going.
Not into it.
Talk with Asher?
If we rest too long, we'll be hell to pay.
I don't see Asher's wasting his time.
Get out!
Lord,
Lord Asher.
good luck up there.
Lord Asher.
Hurry over.
Gonna turn your back. Join Asher. Yeah, right?
Now I know why you ain't afraid. Guess I couldn't stop you. But then you'd never find all the little bonuses I got. How about this? You bring me ingots, like you used to. More metal for the... Not right now.
Lord Asher.
Well...
Fucking A, I knew you. Okay.
Lord Asher wants...
You can go, Pat. Hey, if it isn't the newest edition, you hit the jackpot now, whiz kid. You're in Ash's army. Now's when the... I hope so, for your sake. You screw up down in the mill, you just get a beating. It's hard, but if you screw up when raiding a caravan, you get gut shot and bleed out in the dirt. But I do what I can to keep our mistakes from being too fatal. If you need to drop some rats. Okay.
On duty? Hey there.
Hurry over to hate. Guess we've got another soul. Don't think you're so special, kid. You're not the first to climb your way out of the mud. You'd be surprised how many of us worked our way up, even if we don't like to admit it. The rest are just toughs from the wasteland who decided to join the biggest gang around. Either way, watch your back around here. No... Buzz off, new kid.
We don't need another dirty worker up here. Just because Asher lets you in, doesn't... Watch your step. Oh, you're definite... Watch out, or you'll get fed to the trucks. Lord Asher wants a word. Look. Get out of my...
Look at it.
Hey, if it ain't the champion of the hole! That was a hell of a show you put on down. Good thing, too. Otherwise, I was gonna start shooting down there myself just to keep things interesting. That worked out well for all. And don't worry, I'm sure I'll find some excuse to take a pot shot at you later, so we can...
Back again?
You got something to say, or you just here to stare at the freak? Ghoul? Who you calling a ghoul? You got a problem?
Saw you earn your ticket uptown. Don't start. You just got moved up to a higher... Hey, it's not pretty, but it's the truth. We're all just meat in the grinder out here. Nothing to it but to be the best. Work hard, and you might just be a...
Get out of my... Well, if it isn't Asher's newest pet, he doesn't let many Him and his keen eyes must see something special in you, so... The Lord of the Pit knows all. What does he see in you? A cure? Soon, Lulu will see what lies inside you. Then go and...
look. I'm sure everyone's impressed that you killed a pig in the hole. I'm sure you think so.
Hurry over to Haven, kid.
Hurry over to Haven.
Hurry over to Haven, kid. Hurry over to Haven.
Get out of
Lord Asher will be right with you. Feel free to wait inside.
And I'm
champ.
telling you, I've got it covered. I'll be with you right after I maintain some order and dispense a little justice.
And I suppose you'll follow that up by raising the dead.
No, but I may heal the infirm later in the week. Time permitting, of course.
Sir, we've had sightings of Werner back in the city, and there's been an increase in chatter between slaves.
Workers.
What?
We call them workers. Helps with morale. Reminds them that they might earn their freedom someday.
Whatever we call them, they've been gathering makeshift weapons.
All right, all right. Put your guards on alert. Tell them to be on the lookout for anything important along downtown. And keep a watch on Medea at all times. Anything big happens, it's bound to go through her. Now, I've got a very important meeting with our new friend. So if anything big comes up, you use the intercom.
Yes, sir.
Okay, break's over. Nice work in the hole, New Blood. Knew you couldn't be one of our normal workers. So that begs the question, who are you? And what are you doing in my I figured it'd be something. Hey! Take him out!
Lord Asher will be right with you. Feel free to wait inside.
And I'm telling you, I've got it covered. I'll be with you right after I maintain some order and dispense a little justice.
And I suppose you'll follow that up by raising the dead.
No, but I may heal the infirm later in the week. Time permitting, of course.
Sir, we've had sightings of Werner back in the city, and there's been an increase in chatter between slaves.
Workers.
What?
We call them workers. Helps with morale. Reminds them that they might earn their freedom someday.
Whatever we call them, they've been gathering makeshift weapons.
All right, all right. Put your guards on alert. Tell them to be on the lookout for anyone loitering too long downtown. And keep a watch on Medea at all times. Anything big happens, it's bound to go through her. Now, I've got a very important meeting with our new friend. So if anything big comes up, you use the intercom.
Yes, sir.
Okay, break's over. Nice work in the hole, New Blood. Knew you couldn't be one of our So that... I understand. We've all got a past. And damn few of us have reason to be proud of it. That's all behind you now. In the pit, you'll be part of a growing army, a thriving industry, and maybe even witness to a cure for radiation. But we aren't perfect, and sometimes the past comes back to haunt us. Tell me, do you know a man named Werner? Werner used to be my second in command, until he betrayed me. He was exiled to the slave pens, but he escaped not too long ago. I believe he's planning to strike at the city again, and maybe working with the slaves to do it. You've had a lot of contact with them, so maybe you can hunt him down and put an end to him. Do it, and I'll name you my lieutenant on the spot. Ah, of course. Don't look so surprised. Your arrival was too convenient. And even if you never met Werner, it's okay. I get a lot of people. Easy enough. You could say no because he lied to you. My discovery is a miracle, but it isn't the type that sets slaves free. Now, it would do a lot more good if you were to...
Lord Asher, the slaves are rioting, and someone's armed them. We need you out here, and fast!
Damn it, I'm on my way. I suggest you forget Werner's offer, and consider mine. Stop Werner, and you'll have a bright future in the pit. Don't disappoint me, New Blood.
Oh, I wasn't expecting Asher to let you into the lab. I'm Sandra, and if I know my husband, he's already made you an... So you're here to see our little miracle, aren't you? This is my daughter Marie. She can... Actually, it's a combination lab and nursery. Little Marie needs a... Well, this is a nice surprise. Apparently you and Asher are the only other people who know anything about science in this place. Yes, it seems that our daughter was born with a naturally acquired immunity to any form of mutation. It's nothing short of a miracle, honestly. I'm still trying to figure out why, but she may just hold the key to stopping the pit's trog problem. Hell, maybe other... Oh no, these tests are perfectly safe. In fact, between the crib and her uncanny health, she's probably the safest. Asher and I would never risk her health. And if that means it takes longer to develop a full cure, then, well, everyone else can... You're a dear, but things... If you really want to help, you should probably go deal with whatever had... Now, if you'll I'm afraid I'm very busy, so why don't you go help Asher, okay?
Mind yourself. Lord Asher's home.
Bet you think you're better than us, don't you?
It ain't the smartest asshole in the pit. Scram!
Help me! There you are!
Thought you could hide.
Run! We can't win! Oh!
Don't give me that holier-than-thou look.
I'm out of here!
Grinders must stuck! Are you fucking kidding me?
Take her out! Die, Grinder!
Hey!
Take him out!
It's the end.
Die!
So, I suppose you signed on... Huh, you're not the first to win their freedom and forget where they came. We're just supposed to live and die in slavery and watch our children turn into monsters? Wake up, you simple-headed sap. That baby could do more good for us than all of his mongrel... They'd rather die for freedom than die... Fine. If it'll get you out of the way, go check under the blast furnace. Look for a rooftop door and... Watch your back out there. Here to scare me. They'd...
Oh, I wasn't expecting Ash. Don't be... As a mother, I love that I can... Wow, yeah. No. Asher and I would never risk her health. And if that means... And you really think the slaves can develop a cure more efficiently than I... And if they so much as pluck one hair off her head... So maybe you should just put her back right this instant and tell those miserable bastards that they can wait until... No, I wouldn't. But our snipers could pop the... Marie's going to be using them as playthings when you're long dead, you son... You think you can get away with this? Every raider in this town will be after your head to bring her back. Come to your senses, You're a... Shit! come to your senses, That's better. Now, I recommend you go hunt down Werner before I cut off your fingers and give them...
So, I suppose you signed on with Ash. You know, we're just supposed to live and... Wake up, you simple-headed sap. Fine. Look for a rooftop door.
You want food run duty?
I knew I heard something.
Ah, you finally made it. I've got everything ready, and there are plenty of tests to run, so... Wait, where's the cure? Did you lose it? Oh, boo fucking who? You don't think bringing those bastards down is worth getting your hands dirty? No, I guess you're okay with torturing, slaving scum like that, just so long as you don't have to make a decision, huh? Sure, fine. Obviously, you've joined with Asher, and I think you've got a bright future. But you know what? Fuck this city, and fuck the... I get it. I'm leaving, okay?
What do you have for me? Not
Good.
Damn, I'm glad you're on our side, man.
Damn. Glad you're on our side.
You got a problem?
Hey, if it isn't quick draw.
If it ain't the smartest asshole in the pit.
I knew I could trust you, and I wasn't disappointed. Werner's been stopped. The workers are returned. The pit has a... Right now, nothing. Until we can reproduce a treatment from Marie. They'll have to... But once we do have a cure, things will... Until then... You've kept the city in one piece. As a full citizen of the pit, you'll have full access to the ammo press in the mill. It's how I... And I think Sandra's made some progress with the cure. Sure, if that's what you want. I'm sure Harris will keep pouring drinks. Or you can help out at the mill by collecting metal from the steel yard. And if you want to get on Sandra's good side, you can always bring her toys for Marie. This thing? It's been through so much that they'd hardly a little like me come to... Not in the slightest. During the Scourge, we looted the pit and left the rest of it to rot. I was just a dumb See, beneath it all, the Brotherhood's just lazy. It's easier to loot a dying city than to work to bring it back to life. They're so obsessed with the technology of the past, they don't care. It takes real hard work to rebuild and run a city. But there isn't a machine. My little Marie is the very picture of health. And if... You know, I always wanted to make the pit a strong city. But when Marie was born, that changed. Now it's just something It wasn't actually that tough. The Scourge had cleared out a lot of trogs, so we had space to move in. The Brotherhood had looted a lot, but they left even more behind as damaged goods. And you can rebuild a lot out of damaged goods. For example, they took one survivor, a kid called Kodiak, but they left his big brothers behind because they... But, as it turns out, the Bear brothers were... First of all, they aren't slaves. I know it's not a big difference, but it's important. And it's... I wish it wasn't necessary, but we need the labor to keep the city functioning. Soldiers fight trogs and get food from outside of town. Workers need to supply them with ammo and gear. Until we have a cure for the pit, the city has no children. People... I know some of my soldiers are harsher than they need to be. The workers need to be pushed, but I don't tolerate cruelty for cruelty's sake. I can't stop all of the abuse, but when someone goes too far, I make sure.
Test 1, 2. Looks like this thing is on. Marie, if you're there. This is your father speaking. Ishmael Asher. Sometimes called Lord of the Pit. Now I hope you're hearing this 10 years from now. Sitting on my knees safe and sound. Right about now. I bet I'm looking pretty silly. But things don't always work out the way we'd like. There are a lot of risks, including what your mother would do if she heard me talking like this. And I'm not about to risk leaving you alone without knowing where you came from. These tapes are for you, so you can know who your father really was.
Oh, you'd be such a... She seems to bring as many as you can. Thanks. My little angel. Wish I could say the same about... Honestly, it'd help us all if she got some new toys. I'm not the one to... You know how stressed... But that's what...
Marie, the first thing you need to know is that I wasn't always the Lord of the Pit. Long before I was a king, I was a scholar and a soldier. In fact, I was in the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah, if it ain't the smartest
You've probably heard about them, but you may not have heard what we did to the city. The Scourge. When we came here, the pit was just a breeding ground for trogs, cannibals, and worse. The commander had us torch the place and take what we could. The pit had useful technology, but it was suicide to stay here. So when an explosion left me buried in the mill, my brothers were sure I was dead. I don't blame them for leaving. I probably would have. We thought nothing could live in the pit. We were wrong.
What's up?
Marie, you know those fights in the mill's arena? Well, its first fight was when I woke up to someone pulling me out from a pile of rubble. At first, I thought it was my brothers pulling me to safety. Instead, it was a scavenger trying to steal my armor. She didn't get it. But I learned she had a whole family of scavengers. They'd make raids into the city for gear from the mill, and that gave me an idea. This was the only working steel mill we'd ever seen. In a world of leftovers, it was a chance to build again. Any price. The scavengers saw me as a god, so along with my Brotherhood know-how, it was easy to set up the basics. We started to build a city. As word of a new settlement got out, the city started growing and fast. Raiders attacked. I'd kill the leader and recruit the rest. I had to. The city's disease meant we couldn't have children, so recruiting was the only way to grow. And as we grew, the mill needed more workers. And yes, that meant recruiting workers by force. I'm not proud of it, but it's the only way to keep the city supplied and armed. But it was always a temporary solution, until our best scientists found a way to cure the city's epidemic. Sandra and I worked on it day and night. And after one late night of work, we were blessed with a cure. It's the cure inside you, Marie. Even now, we're doing everything we can to figure out how to share your gift with the city, while keeping you safe, of course. So by the time you're old enough to hear this, you'll already be a hero. Congratulations, Marie. You've already saved us all. I knew you would.
My face.
are going well with you today, sir?
Come to pour salt in the wound?
Huh. Did you know the...
Don't hurt yourself. Here.
tail.
And here's me!
Are you ready now? Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole pride. Just stay safe until... And don't let that thing stop. Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Liberty Pride is online. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists.
Look, if we make it to the purifier, we can chat then.
For
Obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. The mission hindrance. Democracy is truth. Communism is death.
Fire!
Spread out.
Warning. Forcible impact alert. Scanning for Chinese artillery. Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom. anchorage will be liberated. Will be liberated. Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. The last domino falls here. Tactical assessment. Red Chinese victory. Impossible. Red Chinese victory. Alaska's liberation is imminent. Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged. Significant obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier. Established stratagem inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Okay, it's just you and me now. Take it slow, keep your eyes peeled.
Security breach. Roger that. Fire. I'm hit!
Open fire! Target locked! Attack!
Stay sharp, and we'll have this thing under control.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government... There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. You don't have to. Just...
Good enemy! Target locked! Attack! Lock! Attack! Fire!
Well, that takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be mopping up. Let's get...
Hello, is anyone there?
Dr. Lee?
Dr. Lee, something's wrong with the
Control
purifier.
room. We're both here.
Please,
What's going
someone
on?
answer. I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for self. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does... Not exactly... So, what should we... I wish that were true. Really, I do. One of... You're going to have to be quick about it. If the radiation is bad enough, you won't have much time. I won't forget what you've done.
Hold on. Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for...
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child, selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
The Enclave is retreating. We have a location isn't going to help at all. We have enough.
You mean comatose? After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. I was starting to think you might never wake up. Despite assurance, I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has Yes, yes. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. Please. You were brought back to the Citadel after some sort of energy spike in the purifier. Quite a bit has happened. Indeed, it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the... None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you. Just don't worry. Yeah. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any... Well, that's... The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The Pride has been working. The only Indeed. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures. And before you do anything else, please speak. He can brief you on the... I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal. To see that you've recovered gives me... The outcasts are a result of my greatest mistake, but a mistake I'm proud of nonetheless. When I came here, I realized for the first time that the Brotherhood's technology could truly... I chose to help them, even if it meant putting the Brotherhood's interests at risk. The dissenters left my command, calling themselves outcasts to mock. Only in a very broad sense. The Brotherhood's oaths are to protect humanity. The outcasts and members of the Brotherhood. After all, they say, everyone knows how to make another human, but the secrets to making a... Even now, a year after... Some of my soldiers are angry about it. They see it as an insult to me. Others understand their decision. Sometimes I can't blame... Has it been worth the cost in life? You tell me. I suspect my daughter's squad helped save your life. It's cost us, but we've saved many lives. Yeah. The Brotherhood is an old organization going... The Brotherhood began on the West Coast. It exists there still. In truth, the Brotherhood... Honor, truth, courage. Ah, now... Our orders were, and are, to acquire... But when I realized the extent of the super mutant threat, I... Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with... And in any event, It's been over 20 years since we... With the arrival of the Enclave, I have... Oh? Vault 87? Where you found the Gek? We've... This is... My child, you seem to have learned more. As you know, I had my reservations about engaging the Enclave. Their assault on the Purifier forced our hand. And once that engagement was begun, we could do nothing but see it through to... So, we have spent the time since you and I last spoke, systematically locating Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood has taken over control of... If you travel there, speak with Scribe Bigsley. Please.
Presence detected. This unit has activated.
second. Yes? We've been able to steamroll the Enclave so far, but how do you think this is going to end? Can we really defeat them? We're walking a fine line. If we can keep the pressure on them, we've got a shot. If we give them time to regroup, we're in trouble. This is a bad situation. Son, what needs to be done right now? Whatever happens after that, we'll deal with it. Yeah, I hear you. Hail.
You hungry for some 200-year-old?
Well, it's good. Yes. I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else you'd like to, I'll alert him. Performance is exceeding all our expectations. He's been especially effective against the... We're fine-tuning his... It's as I always suspected. Prime's real issue was... It was determined that the brother... Scribe Bigsley... Hail.
a scientist, too. Worked on that project. You know what you wanted?
Hey, you're awake. All right. Paladin Tristan is just inside. He's waiting for you.
Well, well. Some of us were starting to wonder if you and... Is that so? Well, basic rule of thumb on these operations. Keep your head down and let the robot... I need... Liberty Prime was called in to assist with the initial assault. Once we've... It's been pretty standard for the last week or so. We get intel on positions, go in and burn them out. I can't complain, it keeps our casualties down. Scribes pulled information about this place day before yesterday. Some communications facility. We're thinking if it's active, we can find out who they're talking to and get the last of the locations nailed down.
There's another one!
Democracy will never be defeated. The last domino falls here. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Communist threat assessment. Scanning defenses. Structural weakness detected. Exploited. Anchorage will be liberated. Satellite uplink detected. Analysis. Transmission ended. Warning. Warning. French Chinese orbital strike imminent. All personnel should reach minimum safe distance. Catastrophic. System failure. Initiating core shutdown as per emergency initiative 2682209. I die so that democracy live.
What is that? What the hell? We need to find... There's no time to talk. Get your ass inside that base and... I don't know. Terminals, data, anything that can help us figure...
Enemy located. Roger that. For the president.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Target locked. Prominent engagement locked. Get him. Charge! Give me some help with this one. Medic! Medic! Medic!
doing? Need some help here.
Stand as one.
I'm hit. Eyes on, people! Hit it! Sticky fire? For Eden.
Retreating!
I have positive.
Hostile target.
Spread out and flank 'em. Fired.
Encourage my brothers. Positive.
Turning fire! Taking fire! Enemy real.
Take him out! Roger that! Fire it! Taking fire!
Enemy real. Plenty more. Take him out. Come on. Face me. Damn it. There's another one. Threat detected. All clear.
City security to get that fresh water to the wasteland. The caravans
I can't believe it. I'm still waiting on the debriefing from Tristan. Perhaps not. But that... And it removed... Ah, yes. Well, I'll see if we can't figure out how to read it. It would be good. Thank you for bringing this to me. If you...
I trust you've spoken with Roth. With our primary weapon destroyed, we risk... I must admit, I now wonder whether moving ahead with this up... And yet, discounting the fact that our best field commander... If we fail... Very true. He's requested you for a special assignment. I'm pleased to hear that. Do you anticipate any setbacks? Last month's